Welcome to Teacher Nikki's Kitchen, where today I'm going to show you how I make my chocolate crinkle cookies. These are, of course, a holiday favorite, but an all-time favorite for my family. To get started, we're going to add our dry ingredients. We are adding 1/2 a cup of cocoa powder, 1 cup of flour, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and 1/4 a teaspoon of salt. We'll use our whisk to mix up our dry ingredients. And we're gonna mix until they are well incorporated, until it looks like hot cocoa powder. Now that our dry ingredients are well mixed, we are going to put together the wet ingredients. Our wet ingredients start with 1 cup of granulated sugar, 1/4 of a cup of vegetable oil. You can also use light olive oil if you'd like to, but it may add a little flavor to your cookies. 2 large eggs. 1, 2. And 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. We're going to use our whisk to mix all of our wet ingredients together until they are well incorporated. I put the wet ingredients in the bigger bowl because we add the dry ingredients to the wet ingredients, and that's where the cookie dough will form. Now we will gradually add our dry ingredients to our wet ingredients. Add a bit and give it a mix. It's important for you to work quickly and not to overmix your dough. You will mix together until a soft, sticky dough forms. We're almost there. We're gonna fold this over just 2 more times. 1 and 2. And we're gonna let it settle in the bottom of the bowl. We are going to cover the dough with plastic wrap, and it needs to chill for at least 3 hours. We'll be back in 3 hours to scoop and bake our chocolate crinkles. Welcome back. It's been 3 hours and we are ready to form our cookie dough. So we had it covered. We're gonna uncover it. I love how it already looks so rich and fudgy. It becomes the perfect cookie. To help keep my hands a little non-stick, I spray a little bit of my olive oil spray on my hands. As I roll and form the cookies, I'll have less mess stuck to me. I also have 3/4 of a cup of powdered sugar that we will roll the cookie dough in so that it gets its classic crinkle topping. So you roll it into a ball, and then you give it a roll around in the powdered sugar. We don't squish. or anything. And the more powdered sugar that you get to stick to the outside, the more prominent your crinkles will be. I think I forgot to share that my oven is preheated to 350 degrees. The cookies will bake for about 10 minutes, and then they will be fudgy on the inside and crisp and crackly on the outside. This is number 15. Now, like I told you earlier, the more powdered sugar you can get to adhere to the outside of the cookie, the more crackly and crumbly they are. So I will look back through and I see a little bit of chocolate peeking through on this guy. It was one of the first that I did. I'm just gonna give it another roll in the powdered sugar. This one looks like a candidate for a little extra powdered sugar. The ones that you roll first will be the ones that will have started to moisten the powdered sugar. Last one for the re-powdering. Okay, this looks great. This is 15 cookies ready to go in my 350 degree oven. Easy does it. Our cookies are placed and we're going to set a timer for 10 minutes. Our crinkles have been in the oven for 10 minutes, and so we're going to take them out. And we're going to let them sit for 2 to 3 minutes before we move them over to the cooling rack. But if you look closely, you can see all the perfect cracks and crinkles in our chocolate crinkle cookies. As they rest, they will deflate a little and have that nice crackly top and a delicious fudgy center. Okay, we've given our cookies 4 minutes to stay on the baking sheet. Now we're going to transfer them to the cooling rack. "13, 14, and 15. Sorry guys, I lost my sound, but I'm getting ready to show you the fudgy center. I'm going to take a bite. I promise it was so delicious. Even better when you have a little milk. I'll see you next time. Bye.